Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to day 2, a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Finger points to the sky, episode number 310. Oh dear, we are 10% of the way through another century already. If I'm honest, we're not going to get to 400, are we? Because FIFA 21 will be out by then. But it's nice to think that we are still progressing through. And if you are enjoying the content still, and you do enjoy today's video here on this fine Saturday, if you'll do me a favour of hitting the thumbs up button, that would be greatly appreciated. All support means the world to me. Thank you so much. And of course, subscribe if you are new around here. So, welcome to my current squad. I have had... Well, no changes have been made since the end of yesterday's episode. Had a little idea which we can talk about as we go through the video about a possible way to make things ever so slightly different. But I logged in obviously the other day, and the new summer heat vote, or which as you'll see tonight, whoever wins it is, I'm guessing, probably Pogba. There's an off chance that maybe Kante wins it because I think he was like the first player that pops up. I guess we'll see right now, won't we? So I'm pretty sure Kante pops up first, and he's the highest rated. So I wonder if maybe people will pick him over Pogba. However, I would imagine people will pick Pogba. It's between those two, in my opinion. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tonight. Probably both of them, unless you know it's super cheap. I won't do either of them. I don't think. Because I don't think Pogba will be up to standards of this game, knowing that you have to have agility and pace and stuff. Unless they go crazy with his stats. It'll be interesting. But yeah, literally, watch out at 6 PM tonight and see what comes. And then, well, we start today's episode with marquee matchups from this week. So I know it was only yesterday that we actually completed the end of last week's marquee matchups. But fortunately, from doing that, from getting my rewards this week, I was actually able to complete this week's one when it came out, which is yeah, something I've not been able to do over the last week or so. So that made me quite happy because it did give me like a final chance to get players from batch 2 in packs, and obviously you guys will know a lot more about like what's currently out and what new objectives and stuff there are. We'll go over that in tomorrow's episode for you once I know what that is. I've currently got just a few minutes before, or like, you know, 20 minutes or so before the new batch is out before 6 PM on Friday, but obviously you're watching this sometime during Saturday. But that is the nature of the YouTube world. I have to get stuff done when I have the time to do it. But marquee matchups actually took me ages. It actually took me ages to sit there and get the stuff done. Just because I was trying to use everything from my club. I can't remember if I had to buy a couple of players or something. Maybe the possibility is there. But yeah, it was it's something that my mates wanted to play Warzone, and I was still sat there just working through marquee matchups. Couldn't get it done, and I ended up not even playing Warzone, which is sad. But the things you do for making content for you guys, right? I could have just sacked it off, gone and pwned some noobs. Is that what they used to say? I don't know. Anyway, we move on. We get a little Jorginho in one of the packs from marquee matchups. We know that that's a good thing because, well, Chelsea were one of the requirements, and also he's an 83 rated Premier League player. We know that player prices right now are stupid for some of those lower rated like fodder players. So I know I'm going to make some good money off of him, and we're actually going to make just genuinely quite good money off of marquee matchups this week because even Strakosha, like a card like that. It's not really a card that is very desirable and people don't really need it or anything, but it's an 82, so it goes for over 2,000 coins. Some 82s go for like 8,000 or something. I just don't understand. People really want these cheaper SBCs or these lower rated SBCs, don't they? But what they don't realise is that when the SBCs are lower rated, more people do them, and it pushes the price of the players up. So you're paying nearly what, you know, these SBCs could have been 84 and 85 rated rather than 81 and 82 rated, and they could have been the same price. It just looks better and looks cheaper because it is only because it's a lower rating. That's quite smart, actually. But it does bring that side of the market up for everybody else, which is annoying. We get Strakosha again. Why not, right? because I love to get the same player twice, but that doesn't really matter because we can sell him on. There's a Fernando in there. I think that was a couple thousand coins as well for him, or 3,000 coins or something. And then we get to the rare players pack. So 2 weeks in a row, Marquee Matchups has had a 50k pack as the overall reward. We're going to get boards here. We're going to get some sort of UCL card, I think. We get Polish centre mid from Napoli, which is Zielinski. And I don't know what this card is. Is this some sort of UCL man of the match? I don't think it's a live item, is it? No, I guess not. It must be a man of the match or a team of the knockout stage or group stage. I don't know. Either way, I got 2 of those players in there. Both of them were discard. So I did discard them just to get the money for them. So that pack had 20k plus in it, which is great. Now, there was also a couple of other items in there that we can definitely sell. Like I get, Rudiger and stuff that can sell for quite a bit of money right now because 1, Chelsea player, 2, German, 3, Premier League, 4, 82 rated. He's got quite a lot going for him in terms of the desirable card market for SBCs right now. So, yes, and then Summer Heat voting day is here. So, that was from I did the SBC from the Pogba stuff. So, I decided to get that done because not only is it a draft token pack, I don't know when I'll use them. I don't really enjoy the draft. I don't know if it's just me or what, but I got like 3 or 4 draft tokens just sat there. I don't really know. Like, I want to get the packs from them, but I don't really fancy the grind to get there. So we'll do it at some point, but yeah, I'm not like overly buzzing about the draft, and I don't know why, because I'm surely that might give me my chance to try out Moment Zidane or something. I'm assuming I'd probably get him once at least in 4 drafts, maybe. See, I don't even know like the drop weight of these players when it comes to that mode. Yeah, weird. But we get Nacho Fernandez in the pack. That's great. Normally, it's not that brilliant. It's nothing to write home about. But when you see that he's like 8,000 coins, you're like, okay, I'm going to sell him on. I'm going to make those coins. So yeah, 7.6k we will get fairly quickly for him, I'm pretty sure. And then the weird thing is that the other 82 in the packs, they're both 82 rated, him and Arnautovic. Arnautovic sells for like 2k. Strange. So it is time. It's time to start our weekend league. And as you can see in the top left corner, if you missed it, I've got 1 million coins right now, and it's been months since I've had that. It's like the rarest occurrence on my account to have 1 million coins. And that is what Summer Heat has done. We've not been spending stuff. We've been getting players in packs that we can sell on for the odd 10, 20k at a time. So yeah, we've eventually made our way up to a cool milli, which is great stuff. I just need something cool to spend it on now. So we pray that there's something great. Again, you guys might know there might be already something great that I'm really interested in, and you might see it in tomorrow's episode perhaps, if there is. But this first game right here, I didn't quite understand his team. There was a couple of really good players in there, and there's a couple of also like, yeah, I don't really know why you're using that player at this stage of the game, like a flashback Sahin and stuff. But hey, he was using his Bundesliga side, and I got dribbled around. I think I got kick-offed actually, but I think I end up kick-offing him back straight away, and then I think he's going to do it straight away to me again. It doesn't exist though, remember, kick-off goals, just so you know, they don't exist, but they just seem to happen all the time. Weird. What an odd occurrence. But anyway, yeah, he gets through, scores another goal with Perisic. So I actually felt super comfortable in this game. Yet I'm, only 1 goal ahead. I've scored 3 times. I've somehow let 2 in. So what's going on? The 2 shots on target have gone in. That is just Alisson doing Alisson's work as always. I might possibly sub it. Should I sub him out for Van der Sar again this weekend? I don't know how much more I can deal with Alisson. He just lets everything in. But Vinicius knocks it into Bobby Firmino to score the goal. One thing I haven't done yet, and I should do, is get my Excel spreadsheet up and running. Like normally I would be opening it so that I could tell you guys my stats. Haven't even thought about starting to write it up yet. So I might be a little bit less focused on writing the comments and stuff for Twitter. But I just kind of like to keep an eye out on who's scoring lots and who's doing really well. I do like that part of doing it, but maybe as we move into the people don't care stage of the year, I can stop with the comments and really recording the results and stuff, because it just don't matter that much. And actually, you're going to see here that my initial start to this weekend league is just not that great. We get a 6-2 rage quit in game number 1. granted, that's very good. It's a nice start. It gives you a nice motivation boost because, well, you scored 6 goals. You made them decide that they want to leave the game. Ibra scored a couple of goals after coming on for like 5 minutes. The guy's a beast. I love him. But then we come up against this. R9, Red Neymar, Red Sergio Ramos, Diego Carlos, there's a Tots Mahrez, and of course 95 Vinicius Jr. in there. I got a feeling I'm going to see a lot of him this weekend because he is very good. But this, I don't know if I've been destroyed like this game for a long time. But luckily, because it was only game number 2, I decided that I wasn't going to let it bother me. And you can see just how quickly this guy ends up like making it 2-0, making it 3-0 right here because I'm going to gift him a penalty. Stupid challenge from Wan-Bissaka. Well, by me controlling Wan-Bissaka. And R9's going to step up and Panenka me when I dived that way. But I think that's because I moved to the left or whatever. Yeah, anyway, I thought I'd check out, is he playing a 4-2-3-1? Is he just a sweat? And yeah, I guess that he was just a good player. So I'd written this game off at 3-0. I was going to stay in for a little bit longer though, just to see like what's going on. Can we maybe get a couple of goals back? But I was just playing so bad. I ended up running the ball out of play with Ribery, like not intentionally, and then pausing it and quitting. I was like, all right, you could have the 4-0 win. I'll move on. It doesn't matter. And I'll try and keep my head so I'm not super stressed out. And boy, am I glad that I did that, because if I hadn't have quit that game, obviously I'd lost it, but if I hadn't have quit that game, I wouldn't have got this game. And as you can see, Vinicius Jr., like he was really sending the defender for a hot dog with a couple of like the body feints and stuff. And I end up scoring to go 1-0 up with Bobby Firmino, and he quits after 4 minutes. So like, that's a much shorter time. Me quitting in the first half when I'm 4-0 down and then getting another game and actually getting a win after 4 minutes. Such a shorter time than if I'd have just played that whole match out and lost. So that was a time saver. That was good stuff. But yeah, obviously this guy was in a world of pain to quit after 4 minutes in a FIFA game. He obviously did not want to play either that, or he was just, maybe he watches the videos and he just wanted to give me a win. I didn't get a message though, so I'm guessing that wasn't the case. So we are 2-1. We go into the next match. This guy was good as well. I was 1-0 down after like a minute. That never bodes well. And I was 2-0 down after 9 minutes. So far, I've had the first game where I annihilated and got a rage quit. The second game where I got annihilated and I rage quit. Third game, he rage quit after a minute. So I guess you can call that me absolutely annihilating him. But then we go into this game here and I'm 2-0 down after 9 minutes. So I was like, this game so far feels like I'm either getting someone really easy or just someone that is way better than me at this game and is going to be really frustrating to play against. Fortunately, we got 1 goal back there. I think it was with Eder Militao, maybe, at the near post from a corner, from a cut across. But yeah, I thought I was getting my way back into this game. And then in the second half, this guy just dominated me with his Ousmane Dembele as a striker. And he also dominated me in terms of possession. He completely went into full sweat mode and destroyed me to the point where I hardly touched the ball in the second half. It was very frustrating. So yeah, I mean, we ended up like, and the more frustrating part is that when I brought Ibra on, I scored that with him straight away. And I was like, okay, I think we're in 4-4-2 ultra attacking at this point. Get another attempt with Ousmane. Get the penalty for it. Fabinho's going to step up and score. So I really did come back into this game at the latter stages. But of course it was far too late and I just didn't see the ball again. So yeah, like, I don't know. It was just a really tough one. That guy was good. But he scored the chances that he got. My Alisson just didn't save them. Annoying. So yes. Some stuff is sold, as you can see. Like, we got very good money for Rudiger, very good money for Nacho Fernandez. Hopefully they won't all rise up even further, and I wish I would have sold them later or something, or I need them for an SBC. Hopefully the market just sort of settles a little bit. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But that is going to wrap things up for this episode right here. I know that we're only 2-2 in the weekend league. What can I say? A bad start from myself. I'm guessing that it's just going to be a really difficult weekend league, and if that is the case, look forward to more losses. But so far, so bad for Ousmane Dembele. But what I have learned, or what I have decided, is that I'm going to switch him. I'm going to put him up front at the start of the next episode. Because if my opponent that just completely destroyed me was doing that up front with Ousmane Dembele, and the way he moved and wriggled was like something unlike I've ever played against, then I need to try that with mine and see if I can get some enjoyment out of him up front. And I think you'll find that we do have a good time in tomorrow's episode. So yes, guys, we're 2-2. Not the greatest start to the weekend league, but if you would do me the kindness of hitting me with a thumbs up, that would be absolutely fantastic. 2,500 likes. Hey, 2,000 likes. I think you can make that happen. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe to the channel? I thank you for that. And of course, my Twitter and Instagram social media links can be found down below. Have a lovely day, everyone. Take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will catch you tomorrow with another episode. Peace.